Hey guys, it's Dr. Josh. Today I'm going to show you how you can strengthen your core because we all know that sit-ups and crunches are not good for your spine. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you a few variations of how to do a dead bug properly. Now, there's a few key details that you're going to want to pay attention to. So a dead bug, basically, in this position, is us in this elongated position, right? And so we're in this upside down position. We can put our arms up, we can keep our hands up, depending on what your fitness level is, right? But a big thing that a lot of people make the mistake on is first they draw their knees over here, and that provides a little bit of flexion to the lumbar spine. And it's a lot easier to hold this here. But if you hold it at 90 or a little bit less, it really starts to focus on your abdominals. You could feel them tensing up. Now, a lot of physical therapists, chiropractors, a lot of professionals out there will say this. Once you get to here, what you want to do is flatten your spine into the floor. I highly disagree with that, okay? We have a natural lumbar curve in our back, right? And that lumbar curve is designed entirely to help protect and disperse forces throughout the spine. So I believe that if you actually end up flattening that spine out, you're going to actually have more pain and more problems in the future. What we want to do is actually help to protect the spine and incorporate our abs, not get rid of that spinal posture in that spinal position, right? So here's the trick here, right? Once we get up to here, and now we feel our abs kind of in this position pulling, you're going to feel a weight almost like somebody's trying to unwind your pelvis. Basically, the gravity is going to want to pull your pelvis into this position, right? As you pull it into this position, that will cause more arching. So what I want you to do is feel what that arch is doing, right? Is that arch being pulled this way? Are you flaring your ribs out? Are you doing this to help compensate where the knees go over the hips, and that helps protect against it? So what you'll do here is you're going to hold this position, and I want you to focus on just maintaining the curve. Maintain that curve. Keep maintaining that curve. Don't move from that position. Now, when you're here, is one side higher than the other? Is it like this? Is it like this? Are both paraspinals or spinal musculature touching the ground? Are they even? Is one hip like this and the other one like this? You really want to try to be symmetrical and holding. Then you can place your arms up. Then if you go into that cross crawl pattern where you're doing this and this, as you weigh your foot down into this elongated position, there's more force, right? So you have to counteract that. But the whole goal during this position is to keep steady pressure into the abdominal region without flaring your ribs, and really controlling the spinal movement and keeping the spinal musculature strong and keeping that curve nice and present in that position. So right here, again, it'll look like this here. Now, if you want to make it more, I guess you could say more advanced and more functional when it comes to pressure and it comes to more into engagement, you can focus on your breath. So what we can do is take a deep breath in with our belly and really fire our breath. Really try to blow the air out into the ceiling here, because that will help translate into force production, like when you and you like bear down, or when you're really squatting or deadlifting or doing a physical activity hard. So if you really want to improve your core strength, not only do you have to focus on the spinal musculature, the abdominal musculature, the abdominal positioning, the spinal positioning, where you really have to focus on your diaphragm and your posture. And you really have to focus on applying all of these at once. And it may take some practice. You might only be able to go like here and here, and like this, and then you may bring the arms up and hold this. And then you could practice your breath. And then once you get this down for a while, then you can go cross crawl. Right arm, left leg. And then left arm, right leg. Just like this. and then you can start breathing through that. But basically, guys, this is an extremely important exercise that doesn't subject the spine to improper forces like sit-ups and crunches, because those tend to round the spine, and I'm not a big fan of rounding the spine, especially when there's a natural protective mechanism that you can engage with and you can use properly. So this is how to do variations of the dead bug so that you can actually improve your spinal health and not actually hurt it, and you can improve your core strength without causing more injury to your lower back. Enjoy, guys. I'll see you guys for the next episode. And if you did like this, please consider subscribing. It really does help our channel, and I really would appreciate it. Thanks.